Well, here I am ready to start the hike to Rattlesnake Peak. This is the trailhead off of the road to nowhere, about a mile and a half in from my car. And the trail guide said there's an easy way on the right and a hard way on the left, and not to do the easy way because it dies out about 100 yards up. So I'm guessing this is the easy way because it looks pretty easy. And I'm guessing that over there is the hard way. Very steep, very treacherous. But once you get up to that little ridge there, hopefully it gets a little bit easier. So here we go. Okay, here I am up at the top of the steep part. You can see the road where I came up. Some kind of retaining wall probably to protect the wash. And this is pretty steep. And my car's back down that way. So the trail does look pretty straightforward from here, not very complicated. So here we go, Rattlesnake Peak. As a hike, there's signs of the fire everywhere from a couple months ago. One of the cool things though, these looks like some kind of a palm or something. Fire destroyed the base of it, and yet the center of it seems to have been protected and is still growing. So hopefully that's the case and these come back soon. So anyway, that's where I'm headed up there. This is one crazy hike. Not really a formal trail, just basically head up. Lots of footprints everywhere. Lots of soft dirt. The road where I started. Crazy. Down at the bottom there is the trail to the bridge to nowhere. Gonna do that someday. And then off in the distance here, I'm not sure if it's coming out, is the second tunnel on the road to nowhere. So I hope that's coming in. I've gone about a mile from the road and it's kicking my butt. Got my first view of the destination. That right there I believe is Rattlesnake Peak. You can access it from the right, but you can see there's a lot of brush over there, a lot of weed whacking and whatever. Or you can access it from the left, which is the southwest. That's the way I'm going to be doing it, hopefully. That first stretch was so steep, I'm pretty burned out already, and I got a long way to go. So we'll see if I can do this. Okay, I made it to the top of the next peak. I'm nowhere near Rattlesnake Peak. It's right up there. But I'm so tired, there's no way I'm going to make that peak now, I can tell. This is just where I've come from, to that corner there, and then it turns down to the right. It goes way down, around, and eventually to that road down there. It's only been about an hour since I left the road, and I'm dead. This is so steep and the dirt's so slippery. I wasn't expecting that. I knew it would be steep but not slippery. So, turning around to show you what's next. Got to get up to that ridge there, and hopefully that peak, and then we'll see what we're up to. That looks pretty scary right there. That looks like it's going straight up. And that's where I think I'm not going to make it, because that looks pretty doggone steep. I'm almost to the really steep section there. Rattlesnake Peak's right there. I just got this little bit of section before I get to starting that. You can hear noises off in the distance. Sounds like the gun range, Burro Canyon. Guessing it's down there somewhere. I crested the top of this ridge, and now I can kind of get a much bigger view of where I'm at and where I'm headed. And up at the top there, Iron Mountain, the most inaccessible peak, the hardest to get to. And this is the second hardest, and that one's going to really be hard, because this one's just really difficult. Well, here I am at the base, ready to start the ascent on the very steepest part of this hike. It looks long, it looks steep, it looks nasty. And then Rattlesnake Peak is right over there, just to the right of this. So, God help me. It's about 10:30 and I made the top of that steep hill. Thank God. I think I started about 9:45 or 10. That's about half hour, 45 minutes. Garcia Trail, 1 mile, 1,000 foot elevation change, takes about the same amount of time. There's no way this is anywhere close to even a half a mile. That's just steep and real loose. As you look at the ridge, you can see the trail I've been following for the last couple hours. Started at 7:45 this morning, and getting close. Summit's right there. Maybe another hour and we'll be on top. Well, it looks like I've come to the end of my journey. A little steep path down, another steep hill, and across, and I just don't have it in me. My legs hurt. I'm tired. In fact, my whole body hurts. So, this is as far as I'm going. I didn't realize this little dip was going to be here. I thought I had a little smoother saddle than this. This just looks too hard, and I just have nothing left to give it. And since I still got a 3-hour hike back to the car, at least, that's it. So, Rattlesnake Peak, maybe some other time. Well, I made it. I'm at the top. Rattlesnake Peak. Basically right down that ridge, right down there to that roadway down there, back to my car. The other way up is right up this ridge here. I'm never doing this again. This hurt me too bad. Iron Mountain. Back over here. If I can recall, I think you got Baden Powell and Throop up there, and I think that's South Hawkins right there. So I am tired. I don't know how I'm going to get down. But just so you can see that I made it, here is the seal. Excuse me. And it says Geological Survey. And lastly, the sign, 39.